Hey everybody, it's Femtrooper, and today we're going to be going over my Wii pile of shame. The Nintendo Wii. Whether you like it or not, there were some really great games on it, and there are games on it that I still have sitting on my shelf that either have never been opened, played, finished, whatever. They're games that I would like to actually play and beat, and that's what I want to talk about today, because as much as I don't really want to play my Wii anymore, it's just so inconvenient for me. I do have a few games on here that I would like to play, and perhaps I can play them on other consoles. That would be fine, but yeah, I have a list here, and we're gonna just go over it. Of course, before we get into the video, please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're not, and let me know what is in your Wii backlog that you haven't played or finished. Just what's in your Wii pile of shame. We're going to start the video off today with a strange pick for me in terms of a game you may not think that I would like, but I absolutely loved this game, and I truly would like to go back to it. It would be so much better if we could get a remaster on a current console, so I hope we do, but I think it's too controversial. I just feel like Rockstar Games is not gonna ever port this, and that is Bully. Yeah, I loved this game, and I know it was out on other consoles, but if this came out as some kind of remaster on something like, you know, Switch 2 or PS5 or whatever, I would buy it day one. I loved this game. I don't like sandbox games. I'm not really into GTA, but this was like GTA for like teenagers in a school, and it was hilarious. You were this really just awful kid at this prep school, and you know, you could kind of do whatever you wanted, and I just had so much fun with it. So if this game ever got ported, I would definitely play it. It doesn't mean I never will finish this, but I don't really have my Wii set up. It's so inconvenient. I would probably end up setting the Wii U. I don't even know if my Wii U turns on anymore. I've heard that's a thing. Regardless, I do want to actually finish this because I loved it. It had a great soundtrack. I know that's very strange, but it had a really good score. It was really fun. This was just hilarious. It was so quirky and weird, and you could just be this bad kid, and it was so much fun. So I do really recommend this, and who knows, maybe we'll see a remaster of it. Here's a game that looks really fun. It's kind of like a platformer, side-scrolling type of game, and for whatever reason, I never got around to it. We've never seen a port or anything, and that is Ivy the Kiwi. It looks really cool. I don't know, man. I just never ended up playing it, and now I'm like, oh, it looks really neat. It also looks like it does use the motion controls heavily, which I am not a fan of. So that could make me potentially not like it. I don't know, but it's definitely one that I feel like it has potential for me to actually play. That's another thing here. Are there games that I have that I'm never gonna play? Yes. So this is a realistic list of like games I actually would check out. I do want to try this one day, at least, you know, give it a shot and see what I think. But if you've played this, please let me know. It definitely looks interesting. Okay, this is a game that is just locked on this console. So frustrating. Why it has never got a remaster. It's annoying because I know Sakaguchi is just, he never wants to touch his old games. It's weird. I don't know why. Like, don't you want other people to experience, you know, your stories, your art, whatever. For whatever reason, he doesn't. And that is The Last Story. Obviously, one of the Operation Rainfall games. And I thought about this one because I also have another game that is in my collection that I didn't put on this list, and that is Pandora's Tower, because I thought, realistically, I just don't think I'm going to ever touch that. It looks so dark and non-me, like it just doesn't. But this game, maybe. This game has more of a JRPG vibe that I think I could vibe with. So yeah, I know it has no difficulty options. It's on the Wii. There is so much here for me to be like, no, but I'm like, but there's no other option. You cannot play this on the Switch. You cannot play this on PS5 or PS4 or whatever. So it's a little bit annoying, but it looks cool. It's obviously from a person that I respect and has a really good soundtrack. So it's here. If you've played this, let me know. I know some people are like, it's not as, you know, great. The Operation Rainfall game that everybody truly loved and was a masterpiece is Xenoblade Chronicles, fine. But I don't know. This looks like, it definitely looks like a good game and I would like to try it. So I do want to know if you've played this. Would I realistically like this? If the answer is no, I don't mind. I just want to know, like, is it worth me booting up the Wii and actually going for it? Because I don't know when that's going to be, but if I do want to check this out. Now, I have 2 Legend of Zelda games here. Okay, so here we go. Let's just go for it. So the first one is Twilight Princess, which I did actually play when this came out, but I never beat it because I was just that person who just played random games here and there, and I just didn't see completion as a thing. It was, I don't know why. It's like I thought, who actually beats games, right? Like, I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. I did actually play this. I did actually like it. I remember at the time thinking this was really good. So, you know, if I ever played it again, I'd probably want like a remastered version of it and want to try it that way. I know they remastered it and you could get it on the Wii U, which I never purchased because I have this. So I don't know. This is one that I would like to actually revisit because it was dark in a really cool way that I liked. So this is one that I do want to check out. The next one is Skyward Sword. And I remember asking for this for Christmas, being like, new Zelda, gotta have it. Never played it. It's open, but I don't think I have ever even put it in the machine. I have no excuses. I don't know why. This is obviously available on the Nintendo Switch, so I would obviously play it there. If I ever decided I'm going to play Skyward Sword, it would be that way, of course. I'm never going to touch this version. But I feel like I like Zelda, so I should at least give it a shot. So I put it on here because I thought I would at least try it. I am not the biggest hardcore Legend of Zelda fan. I like the top-down aerial view, like those ones more. I'm not a huge fan of these ones. I find them a little tedious, but I do still enjoy them. So, yeah, if I ever were to play one, it would be Skyward Sword on Switch, and maybe they'll end up remastering Twilight Princess down the line again. I don't know. It's on this list because I thought, yeah, I like Zelda. Here's another one that's been remastered, so obviously if I played it, it would be on a more recent console, but I do own Okami, and it looks really cool. Kind of gives me Zelda vibes, but the art style is so pretty. It looks really neat, so I feel like I would check it out, but it's on this list because I want to try it, but I'm not like in a rush, you know what I'm saying? But it does actually look like a game I would potentially like. So I like the fact that it's like, you know, art, it's everything is drawn. Aesthetically, I kind of want to play it for that reason, just because it looks so pretty. But yeah, I'm not actually even sure. I think I also put this in for like 10 minutes and never played it. This came out at a time when I was like really young, like I don't even know. I'm for all I know, this came out when I was like 20. Either way, I was just bad at playing games. Just bad. And would play games for 15 minutes and then play something else and not care and not have any goal of completing anything. But I did look at my collection and I thought this actually looks cool. So I would potentially give it a shot. All right, now these are 2 games that I legitimately do want to play and do want to complete, like for sure. And quite frankly, I am embarrassed that I have never, well, here we go. Let's just go into it. So the first one is Super Mario Galaxy. I played this a lot, really enjoyed it, and thought it was a really solid, fun game. Just never completed it. So I do want to play it. I have it on the Switch on that 3D All-Stars collection, so I feel like I'll just play it there, no problem. One day I just have to commit to it. The next one though is ultra embarrassing because it's not even open. I literally have this. I've never even opened it. It looks incredible. Yoshi's in it. I don't know what is happening here. It's almost like I have no words. I don't even understand what was going on. Like, I bought this, didn't even play it once. Like, what is going on? This is not on the Switch, which is frustrating. I don't know why they didn't put it in that collection, but it looks incredible. So I feel like this is worth booting the Wii up for because we still don't have another way to play this. Like, you still cannot play this on like the Switch. Like, what's going on there? Silly, but it looks really good. I really like these games. So, hey, out of all the games on this list, I feel like most realistically, I would probably play these because I really love platformers and I love Mario. So yes, I don't know. So sorry. I am incredibly embarrassed. I don't even know what's happening right now. And lastly, this is one that I think I would enjoy. I did try it years ago, and then again, never played it, and that is Super Paper Mario. I really like the Paper Mario series, and I have yet to play some of the like really bad ones. So I know there's some other ones that people are like, don't even go there, but this one seems to be pretty well accepted. Like it's not like people seem to like Thousand Year Door the most, but like this one is not one of the like most hated. So I feel like I would maybe give it a shot and try it out because I do like this series. The only thing that I would slam this series for is it gets a little bit tedious where you have to go back and forth, back and forth. It's like, you know, you could cut off 5 hours just by not having to do that, but that's just whatever. Maybe this series is just like that, but this one, I think, was the first time they were like, it was like sort of not an RPG, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me know, because I know they, you know, Paper Mario, really cool. Thousand Year Door, really cool. And then they made this one, and then I don't know, then the series started getting weird, and then they made ones that aren't even RPGs at all, and I still actually like that one. I like Origami King. But I do want to check this out. It looks really cool, and again, if I were to play maybe Galaxy or something, I would maybe try and play this as well. So yes, it's on my list. So those are the games that I have in my Wii collection that I'm like, okay, I would actually at least give a shot. Like, I might play the last story, last 2 hours, and be like, this is too hard, I'm sick of it, I'm not vibing with it, who knows? Or I might actually really enjoy it. I just have to, you know, put it in and find out. It's just, I don't play games on the Wii U anymore just because they're in the basement, they're not even really hooked up. I like being able to just, you know, put the console into sleep mode and do whatever I'm doing, continue playing it outside on my deck. So I'm so used to having games accessible to me everywhere, like the Switch, or even my PS5 and PS4 games on the Portal. So it can be a little challenging when you have some of these old systems, but you know, when I look back, I'm like, I actually would give all of these a shot. So I was trying to be realistic, trying to be honest. Some I want to play more than others, clearly. So I do want to know what you guys think of these games specifically, but also let me know what Wii games you have that you're like, I've just never played that. And like, who knows, maybe there's a modern version of it, like Xenoblade Chronicles, for instance. Like, if you didn't get around to it, it's so easy to play now on the Switch. So you never know. Some of these, it's like, yay, right? So let me know in the comments what games you haven't played on your Wii and just what you think of my list, and I'll see you guys in my next video.